Hello my friends, and welcome to another Red Spirit Mask video. Today we are learning a fun fact from the book African Masterpieces. And we're going to do so with some random rolling of the... some random rolling of the... Dang it! Some random rolling of the dice. Stay! Gosh dang dice. Anyway, let's see here. How are we going to figure this one out? I guess this would be page 94. Right? So I'm putting the 8 in the tens place. And that's what we're going with. 94. On page 94, we have this wonderful artwork from the Teke people. Now, the description of it is on another page, so let's find it. Alrighty. So, the way this book works is it has bigger images in the first section, and then the description of those images on a second section. Alright. So, what we just looked at was a helmet with costume, and it comes from the Teke people. Alrighty. Only recently has it become possible to consider an object such as this mask as a work of art. In this perception, we have been guided by artists, just as artists led an earlier generation to perceive African objects as art for the first time. This object is not made of the materials of traditional art, bronze, ivory, wood, nor is it highly stylized from one that our ancestors would have considered artistic. However, the use of precisely such unconventional materials in stylized or abstract forms by contemporary Western artists has brought this helmet and costume well within the purview of art as we now define it. Yeah, the art world historically has been very snooty about what counts as art and what doesn't. It's all a bunch of bullshit. I will define to you what art is on another episode, but anyway, and everyone, technically speaking, everyone has their own definition. I'll give you my definition, but that's for another time. Anyway, like some contemporary artworks, this mask is deliberately provocative. The reduction of the face to a curving plane, punctured by a single hole as both eye and mouth, is disturbing and mesmerizing. The unpleasant material on the face that looks like mud or excrement, and the messily put-together rag coiffure are as telling as the sculptured form. The shapeless, colorless body with no neck and coquetish. What the fuck kind of word is that? Coquetish row of white shells dangling across the coiffure leave us in some doubt whether humor or awe was intended. We know, however, from the great length of the costume and from the opening low on the front, though, which the weaver looked, that this costume was worn by a man on stilts or by someone holding the mask high over his head. When worn, it stood 3 meters and 10 centimeters. Faceless, it must have been awesome. Alrighty, that's our fun fact for the day, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come to the Red Spirit Mask channel again to learn even more about Africa. And one way you can help yourself do that is by subscribing and clicking that bell for notifications. And if you were like me back in the day using YouTube without a YouTube account, another way you could keep track of the channel is you could bookmark my YouTube channel. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, folks.